We're in Lussac-les-Châteaux in the heart of France's Poitou-Charentes region. In March 2014, the UK's Sustainable Restaurant Association named the restaurant Les Orangeries Best International Sustainable Restaurant of the Year. The prize is awarded to restaurants that practice and promote sustainable cuisine with organic, fresh and locally sourced products, a philosophy that's becoming increasingly popular.
Salut Nicole.
Hi Nicole.
Vas-y, mets ça là.
Here's what we've picked today. This is wormwood. It's got quite a bitter taste and goes very well with chocolate. This also has a very unusual flavour. You've used it before. It's wood sorrel. It has an acidulous taste.
Yes, I like that. All our ingredients come from within a 50-kilometre radius. We have Nicole just 10 kilometres away. There's also the Fayot farm, which supplies us with guinea fowl, milk, cheese and poultry. They're in the village 1 kilometre away, organically farmed. And our organic saffron supplier is 25 kilometres away.
Cooking in accordance with the changing seasons, collaborating with local producers, it makes sense and promotes quality local produce. The restaurant also has its own organic vegetable plot, taken care of by the chefs themselves.
For us,
it's not just made in France, it really is made locally. So we really feel we have an impact on local economy. It also means our products are super fresh and are picked on the day itself or the day before. It means we use little packaging and we make sure we give back the crates and baskets. There are all sorts of small gestures that may seem insignificant but do make a difference. And Olivia tells clients about the sustainable approach by including interesting information on the menu. We're almost 100% locally sourced and almost 100% organic. We all have the power to make sustainable choices when it comes to food. We're lucky to have that freedom, and it's our duty to make the right decisions. Cyril Wizahat is also offering sustainable choices for diners, with one restaurant in New York, another in Paris's City of Fashion and Design. He's just opened a third eatery in the capital's Marais district. It's 100% vegetarian, serving alternative burgers, hot dogs and wraps. It's all homemade with fresh produce.
There are no animal products used here at Mob. No dairy, no eggs, no meat, no fish. This is our star dish, the deluxe. We have fried aubergine, then tomato, lettuce, some sauce, our homemade buns. The bun is made from corn flour, and the steak here is 150 grams, 100% vegetarian, made with rice, a little bit of sweet corn, and roasted mushrooms.
He became a vegetarian a few years ago when he realised the environmental impact of meat eating.
Meat farming has a major impact on global warming. We need around 15,000 litres of water, for example, to produce 1 kilogram of beef. When we look at our water footprint and the climate change, it is glaringly obvious we need to change our food consumption habits. This is the only radical solution we can action immediately.
Cyril teamed up with Michelin-starred chefs Alain Sanderens and Neil Arden to revisit these American classics and make them into gourmet dishes. The idea being to cater for as wide an audience as possible.
Mob is never about making people feel guilty. In fact, one of the slogans we use is vegetarian food for carnivores. We want to keep it light-hearted, and the best way to win over customers is by providing tasty food. That's the most important thing. It's not about holding forth on vegetarianism.
When vegetables are playing a more prominent role in a dish, then you need to know how to prepare them. Gilles Davot teaches sustainable cooking. He wrote an alternative cooking guide and helps people reduce or completely remove animal protein from their diet, to rethink their eating habits using healthy, organic products.
Organic produce is more expensive. You're paying for the quality, the labour, and so people need to make changes if they want to incorporate organic products into their everyday diet. And my job is to help them with basic methods that they will be able to use throughout the year with seasonal fruit and vegetables.
Today's workshop is devoted to the different ways of cooking vegetables. Steamed, stewed or sweated, the idea is to retain the vital nutritional content using low temperatures.
We know the vegetables start to cook at 85 degrees, so we need to maintain a temperature of 85 to 100 degrees in our saucepan.
And the best way to achieve this is by stewing them. The bulbs, like onions and leeks, are put in first. They give off their aroma as they start to stew. Then the fruit vegetables, like zucchini. They're rich in water and will hydrate the root vegetables, like potatoes and carrots. The leafy vegetables, the most fragile, are put in last, like here with the cabbage.
The stew pot is full, and that's why we can cook at such low temperatures.
The vegetables cook in their own juices for the next 45 minutes, no need for water, oil or fat. Gilles also shares some handy hints for livening up the vegetables with sauces made from herbs and spices.
We have to find pleasure in this new type of cuisine while we are favouring vegetables over meat and fish. It has to be flavoursome. There's no point in saying we're going to eat less meat and support sustainable cuisine if we give up after a couple of years because we don't like how it tastes. The sustainable aspect also applies to our enjoyment of the food.